Kindness won't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone somewhere. I'm going to repeat that again. Kindness won't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone else somewhere. I kind of fought it when I first heard that quote, and I was like, what do you mean kindness doesn't get you anywhere? It gets you somewhere. And, you can be kind to someone, but to truly be kind, I think, to truly be kind, you need to not expect anything in return, obviously. I think that's where the kindness goes into play. I'm not saying you don't go the extra mile in the hopes for something, but I'm talking like true raw kindness. You're not going to gain anything out of it, but you just do it to help someone. And it goes back to that quote. Kindness won't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone else somewhere. And I have seen this quote in effect on 2 separate occasions and many more which I can't think of right now. But on the first occasion, I was the one benefiting from it. And what do I mean by that? Back when I was LARPing as a Knicks fan, I was in a Spider-Man suit in New York City and the Knicks had just won the championship. I was crowd surfing, don't ask me how, and I got carried away from the group that I was with. Next thing you know, I'm lost, I'm trying to find them, I can't find them. I was asking people in the street if I could use their phone and tried to call my own phone, hoping that my friend would pick up. Now these guys, I took a picture with them in my suit and then I asked him like, hey, could I use your phone to call my friend? And he let me. I called myself. It didn't work. And then I started following them to Penn Station because the cops had blocked every road known to man. Followed them to Penn Station. I tried to call myself one last time and I picked up. My friend picked up. And thank God I made it home safe. But again, he didn't gain anything from that interaction. Not my Instagram, not money, nothing. Maybe a Spider-Man pic that he's probably not even going to look at. But it got me back to my group. And then it got me home. Again, kindness won't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone else somewhere. On a second occasion that I see this working out is I took my sister's car and went to ShopRite. Now, usually if I'm taking my own car, it has an umbrella, but I specifically took an umbrella from the backyard, took it to the car while it was raining, and then used that umbrella to get inside. And when I'm talking, it's not just light raining, it was pouring. So you needed an umbrella or you were drenched. I parked my sister's car, I take out the umbrella, I'm about to walk into ShopRite, and as I'm about to walk in, a dude is walking out holding flowers. He's wearing some sort of a work shirt, like there's a company name on his shirt. He's fully dressed with pants and a belt, shirt tucked in. He looks at the rain and mouths the word, "Oh shit." And I see him with the flowers and I'm like, you want to use the umbrella? Like, how far did you park? I could walk with you. He goes, nah man, you good. And I'm like, let's go. Like, it's raining. You got flowers. And he goes, I parked right here. It was literally across the street. It wasn't even that far. But I still walked with him. That interaction lasted probably 20 seconds max. He was just so happy. And I asked him, I'm like, what's the occasion? And he said that he got flowers for his girlfriend just because that he was going to see her and hang out with her. So he got her flowers. I immediately smiled and I was like, that's nice. I like that. We get to his car. He gets in. I'm covering him as I'm getting drenched now. And he says, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. You stay dry. And I'm like, thank you. You have a nice day. I gained nothing from that interaction, apart from me making this YouTube video now and telling the whole world. But my point being is, again, kindness doesn't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone else somewhere. I can think of one more interaction. Now, this was in Atlantic City. Don't ask me how or why. It was late night at the Ocean Hotel. It was just Little J and I. Hypothetically speaking, of course, let's say I needed my car to be moved, and in order to move the car to the upper floor, I don't know how, Little J was driving, and I don't know how he couldn't find the road to go up the floor, but we kept going down and eventually to the exit. Now, I had already paid the $15 for parking overnight. Now, I realized that if we go through the machine, I'm going to have to give my ticket and then spin back around just to bring my car back up and pay another $15. And now I'm paying $30 for parking. So I was like, bro, let's go and talk to the guy at the counter at the booth because, I don't know, we got to explain to him that we're just trying to move up. The dude could have easily told us to go fuck ourselves and leave and then come back with the right ticket. But no, we just gave him the room number and he gave us a pass which allows us to enter and exit with. Just the next day, you have to show the pass to the person working at the booth and they'll let you go. He did not benefit one bit. from that interaction. Again, he could have just told us to fuck off and pay another $15. He could have just not even mentioned that. But just going the extra mile, you know, being kind. I don't know if it's just sad because I'm not really used to that kind of kindness, or just like people being nice to strangers. Does that make sense? But like, again, that's something to think about. Now, as I'm telling you these 3 stories, think about a time in your life when you didn't benefit at all, but it got someone else somewhere. I'm going to repeat the quote again. Kindness won't get you anywhere, but it'll get someone else somewhere. And I'm going to go do my laundry now. Thanks for watching.